Hello guys, and we're here today with another very awesome deck profile. We're here with some majespectors, yes, majespectors, and this is a really good pendulum deck because normally with pendulums you get this board of monsters and that's it. Most pendulum decks don't get the whole entire back row along with it. Cleese can get back row, but that's only because they have a lot of draw power, so they just end up drawing into it. But these guys, they'll just like search for the traps, search for the spell cards. So this is a really good deck because you will just have your entire board filled, pendulum, field, everything, 5 back row, 5 monsters. So let's just go right in. Majespector Unicorn. You have to tribute summon him unless you run the magician build, in which case then you can pendulum summon him. You balance a pendulum monster you control and one monster your opponent controls. So just really great just to be like, can't get rid of stuff. And all majespectors cannot be targeted or destroyed by opponent's card effects. Luster Pendulum, he's a great other scale because they're scale 5s and scale 2s, and he's a scale 5, so it makes no difference if you use him. He'll destroy one and then let you add the same copy of one so you can search out stuff. Makes it really good so that way you can get another copy into the extra deck. Like I like to use Cat as the other scale. Use him, destroy a cat, search out another cat, activate it, and then boom, now you can special summon Cat via Pendulum Summon and get off her search. Fox is the best. Fox is the best. Straight up, he has the most attack also, which is really great. If he's normal spell summoned, you get to search out a trap card, which is just great. The trap cards are really good in the deck. The only thing this deck doesn't have is spell trap card negates. If it had a spell trap card negate, this deck would be the best. Crow will search out your spell cards. You only have 2, so if you wanted to put Crow down to 2, that wouldn't be a worst thing in the world to do, but you definitely need to make sure you see your majespectors really quickly. Because otherwise you would just be left with a whole bunch of traps you can't use. Raccoon will search out your monsters, so he can search out any majespector monster, but Stratos is still banned. He's just really great because you can go normal summon him, search out a card, and then go for your pendulum summons. Or if you have the field spell, you can get rid of him to search out and summon another one, so that's also really good. Cat will search out anything during the end phase. I normally use her to search out the Stratos of the deck, because it just lets me do more plays, and so Cat is really good. But if you needed to search out the trap cards or a specific monster, she will search it out. Rigeki, of course, just generics 2 Pot of Riches. This will be dead, of course, if you open up with it, but you can quickly and very easily get them back to your get a whole bunch in your extra deck. Really great for Unicorn, because if you have to use him as a scale, he gets in the extra deck, you cannot pendulum summon him, so your best bet is to Pot of Riches him. 2 Cyclones, you only really need 2 because you have a whole bunch of other back row. Majestic Pegasus, this is the field spell. Your majespectors gain 300 attack and defense. You can tribute wind spellcaster to summon out a level lower majespector. So just really great just to do more searches and get your scale and everything to make sure you at least summon every single type of majespector at least once that turn. So just really great to have. Unfortunately, it can be searched because it's a majestic, which kind of sucks. We are running all the limited traps in this deck because they're just good by themselves, and you kind of need to have something for when you don't have anything. So these guys work really well. This is what I like about trap tricks, is that they just search out the traps, and the traps don't need to have trap tricks on the field. While these traps, they're more powerful, but you need to have those majespectors. Like if you open up with 5 trap cards in a trap trick stack, that's okay, that's cool. But if opening up with 5 traps in this deck can be kind of bad. 2 Tornado, only really need 2. Unfortunately, you can't get them back from the grave. If there was some cycling in this deck, it would be awesome. Of course, the limited traps. Great Horn of Heaven. Pretty much another copy of Tempest, except Tempest is a little bit better. It negates an inherent summon, so great against Pendulums, Xyzs, or Synchros. And destroy that monster, your opponent drops 1 card. And if they do end the main phase, the main phase is the best part about this card, because if your opponent, let's say you have like some monster, because this is completely generic, any deck can run this. So let's say you have like some monster on your side of the field, and your opponent's trying to get rid of it. And they're like, alright, I'll 101 or Castell it. And then you get rid of that, they might be like, okay, I'll just Dark Rebellion and attack over it. But because you end the main phase, they have to go into the battle phase or the end phase, and so now they can't Dark Rebellion attack over it. They might be able to make Dark Rebellion main phase 2, but they won't be able to get rid of it. So if it's has a really good effect, it won't do so much. So just great to just stop their entire play and just be like, it's the battle phase now. So it doesn't negate spells, which is good. Doesn't negate traps, which is good. Making it not too broken, but it does negate a lot and just ends any play or combo your opponent was going to do. But it only hits inherent summons, so there's ways around it. Fusions are really good against this card. Tempest negates monsters, but it also negates the summon and the effect, which makes it a little bit better than this card because it will hit those normal summoned monsters. Be like, okay, Mathematician, activate effect, you can negate that Mathematician right then and there. So Tempest is just really good, just being able to negate inherent summons or their effects, because more than likely they're going to activate their monster effect at one point or another. So it's just great. And all these majespector cards, you have to tribute a level 4 lower wind monster to, just a wind spellcaster monster to use. And then of course we have the Solemn Warning, just 2000 to negate, or a spell or trap card that summons. And so, yeah, that is the main deck for the most part. Really good. I actually really like this deck as of course I like stun-based decks. A lot of people are going to be very upset. Could see this card ending up getting limited because it's kind of is just stupid, but especially if pendulums become bigger. If everybody's running pendulums, then this card will become really good, because get rid of those inherent summons, put them in the deck, put them in the graveyard. So, let's go into the extra deck. The extra deck is kind of mute, because if you XZ or Synchro Summon, well, Synchro Summoning isn't the worst thing, but if you XZ Summon, you can't use your trap cards. So, a little bit mute, but can also help out with getting rid of some stuff, helping go for games such as Ignister, Prominence, the Blasting Draco Slayer. Just great to search out one of these guys, destroy them, and then boom, bounce a card. It's a tiramisu. Utopia the Lightning, just 5,000 Almadis. Can make a games whenever. Dark Rebellion, of course, just to have something. The Utopias we need. 101, Castel, 2 Chidori, because these guys are level 4 wind monsters. And I mean, we run Pot of Riches, so if they end up in the graveyard because they were detached, it's not the worst thing in the world. My landing Chidori is just like get rid of 2 cards, reset stuff, so it can be really good, really good. Of course, the Exciton Knight. This is a new card, Magister, Paladin, the Rising Draco Slayer. Unfortunately, he isn't considered a Majespector. That would be awesome if he was. If he is XZ Summon, during the end phase, add a Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. So, just search out whatever you want. Whisper Turn, detach an extra Z material, special 1 Draco Slayer from your extra deck, cannot be used as XZ. So, if you have like 3 level 4s out, you can make him get a search off during the end phase and then summon out a Draco Slayer from your extra deck and proceed to make this guy. So that is definitely something really good. Give your XG for the rank 3s, just in Almadis, just be like negate anything. 25 meter Totem Bird to negate a spell or trap card. So those are negation for the spell or traps. And of course, we have Alucard to pop back row. And that will be it for the deck. You don't really use the extra deck too much, but it is definitely there for when you really want to go for game. When you really want to go for game, be like make Alucard, make this guy, make Utopia the Lightning, or Chidori, or whatever. So, hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for some more duels and our Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. Bye.